The Vols will boot it away to start the game. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. This crowd trying to show them what it's going to be like all day in this house. Off-play action on first down. Pressure coming. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
We were talking to the defensive coaching staff coming into this game tonight, and they said we really feel good about our pass rush. We feel like we've got guys up front that can win one-on-one. We've got to let these guys hunt. We've got to let them eat, and they're doing it on the first play of the game, getting a sack.
Makes his man miss. Open space at the 25. Running toward the tape. And that was a huge run that almost went to the house. The defense kept him from scoring.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Anderson. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires the pass, intercepted. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23.
Hey, I tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but bowed your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing a turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
Pulls and fires complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his big tight end.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
The Volunteers will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll ride his man on the option. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing?
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and then kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Snagged in the middle. It's McCoy. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Another big play on the outside, and that's the thing that historically has gotten Rocky Top rolling.
Yeah, so much fun to watch playmakers outside that they can run by you and go make big.
And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense has it. Everybody reverse skate. He's loose on the right. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Tigers! The defense takes matters into their own hands. What a play by the defense there. Loose football, country fumble, pick it up with room, scoop, and score.
No doubt, country versus city when it's a country.
It's a fake, and the holder showing off that arm. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The kickoff team just about set to go, and that defense is eager to get back out there after the scoop and score. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. He wants to throw. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. Oh, what a move! Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
Makes him talk to the hand. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Tennessee loves relying on the big physical backs like a Jamal Lewis, and this guy fits the mold.
Yeah, guys you just didn't want to tackle. I mean, guys that run angry all the time, and it's a mindset. When Tennessee has that mindset, the fans go crazy, and their teams are usually their best squads.
They'll run the toss. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And I understand what the offense is trying to do. Use the wide side of the field, right? Use all that space, pitch on the outside, get on the edge. But the defense was too disciplined. Great job setting the edge, not letting him get outside and making the big tackle.
And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Never had a chance. What coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pinning their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. They're trying to get to him. And he's going to be stopped just short of the first down. He tried to get it on his own. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. First down to start the drive after the break. The give out of the gun. Just steamrolling the defense. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown ball! Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Oh, and he missed it, and we're still tied. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. 1 play, and they put it on the board. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. If they didn't get it off in time, it'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Offense set on first down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Lets it fly. What a snag by the defense. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Excellent field position here for the offense. Running back goes in motion. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30.
I think a big part of this isn't necessarily scoring a touchdown on that play, but you're just trying to get your offensive line in the rhythm of the game. Let those big fellas get lathered up.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Let's go. He's looking to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Finds his man. It's Sampson. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. Thought maybe they would consider the field goal here, but the offense is staying out there on 4th down. Try to get it on the ground. And the balls get it past the sticks. Well, the head coach said he was going to be aggressive. 4th and 2, he's kind of right on that edge, but he goes for it and gets it done.
He said he would be aggressive, and he backed it up. That's one thing you want to see. You want to hear your coaches talk, and you want to see them back it up on the field.
Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. And the Volunteers have taken it inside the 20. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Catch in the middle, it's McCoy. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football.
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And for quarterbacks throwing the ball down this close to the goal line, because there's so many bodies in such a small space, oftentimes routes take a little bit longer to develop, and it forces quarterbacks to...
Fires and picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. on the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. Defense getting a boost from this crowd on 3rd and long. First priority is to take care of the ball here. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion deep down in their own end. If anything, if you're looking for a silver lining, I guess the punter maybe has a little bit more room to try to get one off now on 4th.
The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. They were unfazed by that earlier 4th down failure and will try for a second time in this one. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass lets his defense get the ball back for its own great field position.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Well, this drive probably won't help them pile up yards, but they could get points quickly, starting it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter. Run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Now on the option. And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. Crosses midfield. Inside the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown LSU! And the defense doing work.
And I love the way they break on the football, swarm to the football. This is why you do it, because sometimes the ball comes out, the linebacker picks it up, and tell you what, the big fella shows some speed, takes it all the way back for 6.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Wants to throw. It's Nussmeier. Swings it out to his running back. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. They're lining up to kick it away, and that defense salivating after getting the scoop and score. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
a CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Able to pick up a couple on that last one. It's 2nd and 8 from their own 27. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
Really, really nice football play. Man, I got to understand option football. I got to play my responsibility, make sure that I know what I'm doing. Look at the linebacker. Great job doing that. Staying patient, getting to the quarterback, making the big tackle.
Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Lets it fly. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
The Vols will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And the returner will be knocked down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. There's enough time left in the half here, David, to make something happen.
Dang right. I want to be aggressive. I'm not backed up in my own end. I can stay aggressive here. Try to get a field goal, Palmer. Try to get in range to get some kind of points before half.
Yeah, 2 biggest things are you got to protect the quarterback, and the QB cannot throw a pick here in this situation. If you do those 2 things, you got an opportunity here to steal some points.
Wide out in motion. Scanning the field, it's Nussmeier. This time on target. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He's going to pass. A shot toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Some QBs see it right off the jump, believe what they see, and they go in and they go for it regardless. And I think right there, he knew where he wanted to go with the football, and he missed, but it looked like to me he was forcing it a little bit too much.
Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the 1st half. And that'll do it. Here in the 2nd quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. All teed up and ready to go here in the 2nd half. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They start this 3rd quarter 1-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change it.
Afterburner's coming. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, the defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line gets set, 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Lacy.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
After the first down completion, it's second and short. Dropping back, it's Nussmeier. Got a man. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon. You got to find him in the passing game.
Yeah, this is simple pitch and catch. Quarterback and wide receiver have done this 4 million times in the offseason. He catches, waits for him to take a couple steps, boom, fires it right on his chest. They can complete this probably with their eyes closed. They've ran this route so many times together.
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, when you see the ball thrown, you can break on it and force incompletions like that.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Gets it out quickly. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They keep attacking through the air. Makes the grab. It's Lacy. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. They take the lead with the 6.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Back to throw. It's Iamaleava. He's going for it all. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. A 3rd and long coming up here. The play-action fake. Quarterback extends the play. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
He's just Johnny on the spot. And now his second interception of the game, doing a great job reading the quarterback's eyes, and he's just been in the right place at the right time making plays.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap, it's Sampson. Makes his man miss. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get 1st downs, and ultimately get some points.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. They try to get it outside on the left. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
And this is a really good job of getting on the perimeter so quickly. When you run these tosses, you get away from the big boys. And when you got speed in the backfield, let them do the rest, right? Flip it to them, let them get outside, let them run the football, make a big gain. When you got speed at the running back spot, you definitely want to toss it to them and get them on the perimeter.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
It doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
Got it set up on the outside. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. The Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. Barrels ahead. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up, getting a big stop.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Caught in the backfield, it's McCoy. Touchdown, Volunteers! A great catch and run for 6. Up by 1, they'll try to get the deuce and make it a field goal edge.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride.
And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Just one of those mistakes that can't happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. 1st down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Looking deep. And is knocked away and incomplete. The defensive back staying in phase and batting it away. After misfiring, it's 2nd down. Looking for a man, it's Nussmeier. He's not afraid to go deep. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. And yet another Bayou Bengal baller on the outside who can just go get it.
And if I'm a quarterback, man, I love throwing to these guys. It doesn't have to be perfect. I don't have to fit it in the box. I know my receiver out wide will make plays. LSU has had guy after guy after guy that you can name that can do that, and they might just have another.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the game. He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
This defense obviously came into this game prepared for the quarterback run. Linebackers, DBs, they're keying on him and just waiting for him to pull that football, and you saw their ability to get hats to the ball quickly.
Quarterback keeper. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. On the move. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter with the score, Tennessee 19.
And the Vols will line up to punt it away.
Number 98 in punt formation.
Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. Run the offense out onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just... And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Gonna take a shot at this DB. And here's the 5th interception by this quarterback. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And another mistake from this quarterback. That's back-to-back drives now that have resulted in interceptions. He's got to find a way to find something different, get in a better rhythm, start seeing the field better, Palmer, because he's not in a flow right now.
No, David, it looks like he's forcing the football a little bit, maybe trying to make up for that interception he threw on the last drive. But that last play, there was no way that football should have gone there. He could have gotten off of that, checked it down, or thrown it away. This quarterback, he needs a breather right now. He's got to collect himself.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football, had to get a stop, forcing a turnover, best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the 4th quarter, time to go win it.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. He's looking to throw it. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Oh, he would have loved to pick up a few more yards on that return, but they've still got it at the 31. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line. He's going up top. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. After that last incompletion, man, do they need to connect and keep this drive alive and keep that clock running. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
There's an example of the offense taking advantage of all the attention the defense is giving this outstanding running back. Remember, he's one of the best in the game. They're expecting him to get the football. So the quarterback says, you know what? I'll just keep it. No one's keying on me. I'm going to get upfield and find an explosive play.
And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. Looking to buy time. The offense coughs it up, and they were on the move. The defense grabs it, and they're going the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
Dude, let's go. This game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance. Offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
Fast motion from the offense. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Fires to the wideout. Gonna throw it to the right. He's got his man. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Durham. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Unloads to the wideout. Pass on the way. It's picked off. The sudden change on the turnover, and man, he was looking for running room. Couldn't find that, but they'll have it at the 22.
And this safety is a ball hawk. He's a playmaker. Not only have we seen him get involved in the running game and make tackles playing downfield, but he plays the center field position as well as anybody in college football, and you saw it right there.
They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
And a big key on that throw to the slot receiver, guys, is putting the ball out in front.
Going to throw it over the top of the D. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be third down.
That play call is going to force a lot of people to scratch their heads because you've got the lead late. Why aren't you just running the ball? When you throw, you risk having interceptions like that right there. That should have been picked.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. The Vols decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Oh, the fake, the up man looking for room. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. This is probably one of those plays where you wish you had a do-over button so you could just punt that thing away.
These specialists and these return specialists, they got speed for days. But you better hang on to the football. I know you want to make big plays, those splash plays that can change games, but you better secure the football first.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And now on second down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Nussmeier. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game.
And this has been the story of the night. The offensive line getting beat up. And this is why this team is losing. You got to protect your quarterback.
And it's picked off. Got room on the return. The 40. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And he is taking it all the way back. Touchdown Vols! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get...